Welcome, everybody, to Tactical Talk. I'm your host, Piggtastic, and I've got Drivabletulip with us tonight. We are doing our first ever video podcast. Nice to have you, Tulip.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Oh, you all right, Pig?
Doing okay, man.
That's
Can't really
good,
complain.
brother. Yeah, that's good. I can't wait for you to get your webcam. Come on.
Yeah, got the old MacBook 13 model with a little 720 on it. It does okay, but sorry about all the mess. This will
Yeah.
change. I'm gonna put a black curtain or something down it where you can't really see it. It kind of
Hey,
tells
I
you my
have
personality back there, don't it?
yeah. I got a blanket. I don't know if I want to give it to you or not, but it's a blanket. It could be like a curtain, I guess, but it's John Deere. You can put it on the back.
Hey, there we go. Good
Yeah.
backdrop.
Yeah.
Because you can see I'm a carpenter, and as you go along, and then I start becoming a mechanic, and it comes down, and then
Yeah.
So
Jack of all trades. Come on. Pig of all
yeah,
trades.
pig of all trades. This will be our Sunday episode. We're recording it on Friday night instead of Sunday due to the holidays. So
Really?
I know a bunch of people have asked me about this. Huh?
I thought we could still do one on Sunday. Just put this one up as a short episode.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we'll figure it out, I guess, but
Okay.
we just wanted to, try this out and see how the video world goes. We're going to talk about hardcore today.
Hardcore. Our favorite game.
Hardcore mode. It's something that I myself have played probably since World at War. I did play a little bit of it on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, but I really got into it when World at War came out. And over the years, each core from game to game has its own little different play style, I guess. But out of all from World at War till MW2, I pretty much just played hardcore. I did play a little core on Black Ops titles, but it pissed me off that MW2, the core health on it was 100, and now it's 150 on this one, and I can't stand it. It just irks my nerves. It's very frustrating for me to play it on this game, which is why I always fall back on hardcore. But it's kind of hard, if you play Resurgence or Warzone, you got to get accustomed to core just a little bit in order to succeed at those games. So it's kind of like an imbalance.
Yeah. Yeah. Warzone, after you get done playing hardcore, you go to play Warzone, Resurgence, those type games. And every time I go to shoot, boom, 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 I'm hitting them, but I'll pull off thinking I'm in hardcore, knowing that I'm gonna kill the guy. But when I pull off, they're not dead because I'm used to hardcore.
Yeah, and you're wasting almost a full clip just to kill one person.
Right. Yeah.
With the SMGs they give us, with 30 round clip, what can you do with that?
Yeah. Hardcore though, the SMG, they set them SMGs up really for hardcore.
Yeah, but hardcore balances like every gun except snipers. I mean, snipers are one shot killing me. So lots of people, including myself, I don't really snipe in hardcore because what's the point when everything else is one shot gun?
Hey, you used to on Modern Warfare 2. You used to have that Lockwood.
That and the SPX, yeah.
Those were that's a marksman rifle, but isn't it? Yeah, Lockwood's a marksman rifle.
Yeah.
But you was so quick with that thing. You'd pow, you'd pull up.
Yeah.
I never could get as good as you, which you're better than me anyhow, but
not necessarily.
Yeah, but you are, man. Usually number one.
I built that gun all about aim down sight, ADS. I built it. I just turned up all the ADS settings that I could, and it got to a point where when I held down the trigger to aim down sight, it was so fast. Like it was, I got used to it. But then if I quit playing it for a few days and got back on and played with it, I was all over the place because it was just so fast,
Yeah.
ADS.
Yeah.
So I turned it down a little bit, but
And a lot to do with the scope too. If you get too much of a scope on a Lockwood, you can't move around as good. You need
yeah,
like a medium range scope, I guess.
I ended up settling with a 5.5 magnification. I can't remember the name of that one, but it's on MW3 as well that I've used on the what was it, the KVT. I used it on that,
Yeah.
but it was pretty good. That's what I
Have you
like to use
have
mid
you played
range.
with any marksman rifles since Modern Warfare 3's come out?
Just a KVD. That's it.
I haven't even used it. I think I may have actually. I just got a marksman rifle on. I ain't sure what it is, but the only reason I got it on was because I had a daily challenge that said I need to get. I think it was like 5 or maybe 10 marksman kills
Yeah.
to unlock something. So I got it on there, but I haven't even used it yet myself.
Well, early game when this game launched, I tried to build a class or two that I had from MW2, and as you know, they took some of the attachments away. And the biggest thing
Mm-hmm.
that pissed me off was they took away weapon tuning, which was a big thing for me because weapon tuning gives you that little bit of extra whatever you're trying to do. Like if a barrel had ADS or recoil control, you could tune it either way on the X and Y axis just to
Right.
get that little bit more of an edge, and they took that away. So building the guns that I had exactly for an MW2, I couldn't do on this game. So it kind of took that away for
I wonder
me.
why they took the tuning away. It's because they have a lot more attachments now.
I can't answer that. I guess that's all
Well,
opinionated, but
or they took the tuning away because now you have all the vests.
yeah, could be the perk system.
Yeah, and the perks they'll differentiate. They don't mess with your gun though, do they? No, I
No,
don't know.
they just like ADS and movement speed and kind of stuff like that in a
Well, if you
sense.
have sleight of hand, would that not be helpful?
Yeah, I
Which
mean
it
that
would.
improves your reload speed, but the item mag holster, which also does faster reloads, they counteract. So it goes to something different.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. I'm trying to think though, because the vest vest really doesn't mess with your gun. Doesn't mess with the gun, and it's
No.
okay. I'm trying to think though, what would be something they replace tuning with? The only thing I can figure is more attachments.
Yeah, maybe it's just because you had all your attachments from MW2 plus the MW3 converging together. Maybe it was they couldn't find I guess, a median to kind of equalize them all. I guess.
Oh, another thing is too, if you had a gun from Modern Warfare 2 that had a good tuning, I wonder if it, in other words, saved itself into Modern Warfare 3, because now you can't tune it. I wonder if it saved
I see what you're
itself.
saying. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I guess to really get a good answer if you could compare them. Like if you had, two consoles going at once or something and kind of like do some tests that way. I guess somebody out there that may have done that. I don't know. But that's a way to tell, I guess.
And you can still play Modern Warfare 2, right? And so
If you have it
you could,
downloaded, but
right, you could go back to the game and tune it or whatnot, and come back to Modern Warfare 3 and see if it's saved or something. Do something drastic. That way you could tell.
yeah, but I mean, God, you'd have to have external storage for your PlayStation to hold both games because they're both about 100 gig apiece. So I mean, God,
Yeah.
it's like crazy how games now have so much storage.
I did see on a TikTok where you could take the plate off the PS5 and put a bigger memory card in it.
Hmm.
Uh, not
SDD drive.
yeah, it's like and all you gotta do is like I think it's like one screw or something, but you just
Yeah,
pop it in there and
yeah.
you'll have 10 times more storage than you normally would on a PS5.
They make a S or like a little bitty cube looking thing, which is the same thing. Your PlayStation has a USB on the back that you could plug that into, and that's how you could keep games on that too. You know, because storage is to die for nowadays. I'm surprised they haven't released models of PlayStation or Xbox even that are like iPhones. You know, this one has got they have different tiers of memory.
Of storage. Yeah, they used to have that. I know in Xbox they did. You could get an Xbox.
Did.
PS3
and 4 too. Yeah,
yeah. That had
they both did
20 gigabytes, and then the next one was 60, and the next one that was so expensive was like 100 and something. Then they had some that had a terabyte.
Yeah. Well, let's get into a little hardcore. Let's talk about hardcore. First and foremost, just to give you some specs, hardcore, you start off and play the game with 30 damage, or 30 health, excuse me. So instead of having 150 like on core, you only have 30 in hardcore.
Ooh.
Of course, all the obvious stuff is, the HUD's limited, so all the clutter that's on your screen is gone. So it's just basically a screen that doesn't have any, pictures or icons or even mini maps on it. So it cuts all that off. And friendly fire, of course, is on, so your own teammates can take damage and die from what you do. So that's something me and Bruce mess with each other
too, man. I mean, especially shipment. You sit in one of them corners and you want to shoot across the map a lot of time with, like, say you got your Bass B or something with that little bitty scope on there, and teammates will run around the corner and you end up shooting your teammates.
Yeah, it's chaotic on shipment.
And you get only 2 kills of your teammates before you yourself will die if you shoot your teammate.
Yeah, after the 2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people think that you do it on purpose, but it's not on purpose, and they'll come back and find you and shoot you.
Yeah.
I've done that to other players, but the only reason I'll do it if it's intentional, and you can tell if it's intentional or not.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, those 3 points I made are pretty much a sum of what hardcore is. I mean, it's just another game mode just with those. But like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. I mean, yeah, playing Call of Duty, you got to have some kind of skill, but I think the hardcore mode, you got to have an extra tier of skills in order to be good at it.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Does the league, the Call of Duty League or ranked or whatever they play, that the good people play, do they have hardcore on it? Is it hardcore, I wonder? Or
no,
is it just core?
It's core. The rules are different. If I remember correctly, in the league, friendly fire is on, but you still have core health. So I guess ranked hasn't come out yet, so I don't know yet. But I think it'll be 150, just like regular core is.
Mm-hmm.
But they level the playing field. Like everybody can only pick from a certain amount of guns to use, certain amount of attachments on those guns to use. Playing Call of Duty, so it levels the playing field out. There's only certain tacticals and there's only certain lethals that you can have as well. So it doesn't give you the whole, when you go to make a loadout, it doesn't give you everything that it would normally do in regular core. So it kind of makes the playing field a little bit level.
Right.
So everybody's more common, I guess.
Yeah. Friendly fire. I can't believe that.
But I mean, it's like the big thing too for me on hardcore is like, like I said earlier, all your guns except snipers, I mean, they're all basically 1 or 2 shot kill weapons, depending on where you shoot the target at or what it is, I guess. I mean, you can run around with a pistol versus one guy with an SMG, and if you get your round off first on the SMG guy, you're going to kill him with a pistol.
Yeah.
Lots of people do that,
It's easy to use a pistol. What is that? The Renetti?
Yeah, 3-round burst pistol. Like it makes it, the playing field
It's
is
almost
just
like an SMG. The one I use.
even. But
Yeah.
like too, if you're people with them stupid grenade launchers or even having lethals, you throw a lethal into a group of people with 30 health, you're going to kill a lot more that way too. If you look at it that way, instead of core, well, if you throw it in around people, if whoever's closest to that might die, and the other people might have damage to it but won't die. So
Yeah.
with health being 30, you might get a more,
That
you might get multi kills.
what was that? Last night we played in this. What was the map? With that broken airplane in the middle. Not the big map, but the. Oh, and it had a building on the left, building on the right. There's fire on one side. You know what I'm talking about. And there's a broken plane in the middle.
Yeah. Shoot, I'm drawing
And
a
there's
blank.
buildings on one end, buildings on the other. Building on the right, building on the left. It's a pretty small map.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But anywho, whenever we spawned, that guy kept shooting that grenade launcher across the map, just shooting it across the broken airplane. He was hitting us every time, and we finally learned. And of course, and we'd run to the sides to get out of the way. But that's something. That's something like I don't know. That's too easy, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call that, nerfed or broken, but that's something you can get.
Nerf. Yeah.
I need to get it myself, but I ain't even sure how to get it. Nerfed. Yeah. I see a lot of these weapons, these newer weapons, people say they're nerfed. Whatever. I ain't sure what nerf means to you.
Nerf and buff. Nerf means they pretty much lower a statistic or like if a gun's too powerful, they'll nerf it and lower the damage down on it. And buff is the opposite, where they raise stats on guns.
So, whenever these people talk about they need to nerf this gun, that means
Afghan.
simmer
You're
it
talking about
down.
Afghan. That's the map.
Okay.
With the plane broken into several pieces. Is that the one you're talking about? In the
It
desert?
ain't the big map, it's the small map with buildings
Oh,
all
that's
around this.
Scrapyard. I'm sorry. Scrapyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Scrapyard.
No, it's on multiplayer. It ain't on
Yeah. Yeah, that's Scrapyard.
Warzone.
Yeah, that's
No, not
Scrapyard.
Warzone, but
Resurgence.
there's two maps with broken airplanes. But you know what I'm talking
Afghan and Scrapyard.
about. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know it'd be cool if they brought back Nuketown.
Well, next year, like I said in an earlier podcast, is Gulf War. I don't know if they'll bring that back or not. I'm sure we can expect to see that one on the 2025 Call of Duty, which is pretty much the remake of Black Ops 2. So we're going to get it in a year or two.
Yeah. Which I got
if not next year or the next
all
year.
these
So.
pulled up. It says Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Is that what we're playing now?
No, we're on MW3.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But
Yeah.
this site must not have it.
It's on here. It's MW with the 3 orange numerals. That icon.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. They've got all the Call of Duties at the top in order, too, that you can look at.
Well, my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is like, what, 4 sections down? After the written stuff there.
Yeah.
Anywho, but it says Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Headquarters.
Yeah, it's just the game
confirmed,
modes. Yeah.
Domination, Free for All. Yeah, that's all the game modes. Let's go through the game modes. What do you think about Team Deathmatch?
Well, it in the past it was always a go-to game, but this particular game, with the way the maps are, yeah, I get they're all 16 remastered maps, but like I've also said in an earlier podcast, I hate playing certain game modes on certain maps. The game mode that I like the most, and I know I'm going off topic of Team Deathmatch, but the game mode that I like the most, that's the levelist, I guess you would say. I don't know what word I would use, but it's Hardpoint. That's where every map is basically everybody's going to that one objective to kill or to capture a point. Like Scrapyard, let's use it for example. If you play Team Deathmatch on that, it might be a decent game, but if you play Hardpoint, it might be a better than Team Deathmatch, for example. So,
yeah,
but yeah, Team Deathmatch. I mean, you're on bigger maps. It sucks when you're playing it, 6v6. When we had the mosh pit 12v12, it was a lot more fun to play on some of the bigger maps because you had more people. But of course, they didn't have that on hardcore. Obviously, they only had it on core, which we played a few times. What about you? What do you think about the Team Deathmatch hardcore?
I love it. You get done playing like Search and Destroy or something, anything like that. Kill Confirmed, all that stuff. That's fun. But Team Deathmatch, man, you just go in there and it's simple. It's like war. I mean, you got your set of guys. You go in. It's team versus team. There's no bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just this versus this. You go in there, and one reason I like it too, because us playing as a squad, you go in there and you can compete with your teammates and basically just try to see who can beat each other the best.
I will say
And
that
we
on Team
come out
Deathmatch,
and
it's a lot more fun when you have a squad of 6 that are all your friends that you play with versus
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
3 of your friends and 3 people you don't know. And of course, I'll share this too. If you've got console like PlayStation, for example, we like getting in a PlayStation party chat because you can hear each other a lot better than the Call of Duty chat. So we like to rock it
mm-hmm.
out on the PlayStation chat because it's the quality of the voice, in my opinion, is better than like on a telephone. So it's a lot more clear.
I believe you can hear the footsteps a lot more clear too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It just affects the voice chat, but it's a lot clearer.
I still believe the sound on it is a lot better, and you can hear
Yeah.
the footsteps of the guys better. Because if you got bad sound coming through your squad, it's going to
It's
affect
going to affect it.
how you
Yeah,
hear the game.
I see that. Yeah, you're right. That is a good point. Because if you're in that stupid game chat, oh, it's terrible. All that you got people that play background music and static and shit, and it just makes it.
Right.
It don't make it
If
fun.
anybody's playing background music, you're never going to hear footsteps.
No.
I don't mind talking and stuff, but a lot of people will, play the game and be like, "Hey, there's a guy over here." That's fine, but other than that, we're not talking. We're listening.
Yeah.
And then if we see somebody say, "Hey, they're over here beside the building, this building," other than that, we're listening.
And it's better on Team Deathmatch when all 6 are in your PlayStation party chat like we do because you can communicate to the whole team instead of just
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 and the other 2 can't hear what we're saying too. So.
And another good thing is too, now your squad can be 6.
Yeah.
Instead of 4.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. It's just we can't ever get all 6 on at one time, so we can do that. It's just 4 of us. So.
Yeah. But you got your. I thought you. Yeah, we can get 6 in hardcore though.
You can. We just don't ever have 6 to get us on at once like we want to.
Well, your boss or whatever, and what's his name? I can't remember.
Yeah, Greg. They're on Xbox, so we have to go to COD chat to.
Oh, that's right. That's
But
right.
we're all still in a squad. It's just they're on Xbox, so we have to go to the game chat, which like you said earlier, makes a big difference. The sound is just terrible. Free for all, I don't play free for all. I have in past games, but on this game, I'm always on when y'all are on, so I don't ever play it. I know Camp with Coop, he plays a lot of that in his spare time when nobody's on, but I don't. Normally, when I'm getting on, everybody else is on, so it doesn't give me an opportunity to play free for all. I honestly haven't even played one game of free for all in this game, so I can't really give you any feedback on it.
We ain't played one game? I thought we did.
We can't play free for all in a squad.
I guess that's a private match.
That's what you're thinking of. Private match.
Hey, that's fun though.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah.
We laugh and have a good time.
Which we do that on every game mode.
Once you're dead, once you're dead though, you can watch your squad like the next person who is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And talk that talk,
Yeah. About hardcore domination, what do you think about it?
Domination. Let's see. What was is that where you capture
capture and hold 3 flags, A, B, and C?
Yeah. So that's pretty much capture the flag.
It's domination. You got points A, B, and C that are set on the. That's where the flags are set on the map. They don't change. They just stay there, and teams capture it and hold it to earn points to win.
Okay. So it's not really a flag. Like, you capture it.
It is a flag.
The other team can.
Yeah,
so the other team can capture it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you got A, B, and C, and let's say we go capture A, it starts giving us points.
Isn't that hard point though? What's hard point?
Hard point is like an area that's checked off by little downward arrows, and you have to stay in that zone to get points.
Okay.
Yeah. Domination's always been a go-to game for me, especially in hardcore on all games. And hold on, there's a dang fly that it will not stop bothering me. So if you see me try to swat it with my paper.
Hard point though is only one, and everybody's trying to capture it.
That's it.
It changes.
Yeah, that's right.
And then domination is 3 points.
A, B, and C flags that you capture. Yeah.
Yes, that's my go. I love domination.
Yeah.
That's like a team game. You got to work as a team, and if you capture at least 2 flags and keep them held, you'll win the game. It's always B that's in the middle of the map, and everybody's fighting for B.
Which, if you remember, terminal is total garbage on that one, on domination.
Is it?
Yeah, you remember that. That's why we don't play terminal, period. They've ruined that map. I don't know how or why.
There's too many glitches, too, where people can climb these walls and get up into the ceilings, and you never, think about it, but people can do that.
Yeah.
On terminal.
Subbase is a good domination map. Afghan's a decent map to play domination on. Rust is just Rust. Underpass is not that great. I like Karachi domination. That's a good one. And Skid Row, that's a good one too. Scrapyard, Favilia. But yeah, I've always. That's what we used to play all the time on other games was domination, and on this game, domination's good on some maps and it's just terrible on others. So it's hit and miss for this game.
Yeah. It says domination, also known as, bro, do you even cap?
Yeah. Search and destroy. So even though I suck sometimes and I'm good sometimes, it's probably my favorite game mode besides hardpoint on this one, due to the fact that all 6 of us or 4 of us get in a squad, and it's just that's where we get livened up. We start talking shit to everybody, and it's just that's what makes it fun. because I'm total trash sometimes playing it. I might have 0, 1, 2, 3 kills maybe, and sometimes I might be the team leader and go ham on some of them motherfuckers and get like 10 or 15. But just the fact of all of us playing it, it livens us all up. It's just a good old time to play it. Good talk. Are you zoned out?
And you said search and destroy, right?
Yeah.
Well, my split screen ain't working right. I was trying to get back without canceling the podcast
that's
here.
why I need to buy a MacBook, baby.
I don't know if you are, but I'm froze up right now.
No.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, you're starting to freeze up.
But all right, search and destroy. If you have a squad and not just 2 people, but you need about 3 people in your squad, 3 of your buddies. That is the most fun you'll ever have in your entire life. I wouldn't say entire life, but man, playing a game, I've played games for my life, but that's the most fun. Search and destroy. You talking about, gosh, I love messing with people. I love messing with Coop. I love messing with Moto. And you, Pig, I love messing with you the most because you're my brother-in-law. I know you the best.
Yeah.
But whenever you die and you're watching the other guy, and of course you're watching because you're not playing and you can watch them.
Yeah.
And you see a guy, but they don't see him, and you're like, oh, there he is. But I like to mess with people and say, oh, he's right behind you, and they'll turn around. There's nobody there. It's so fun. It is so fun.
Yeah. And sometimes they end up getting shot from the direction they were facing after you told them to turn around.
Right.
We got some lag going on because I said that. It took you 5 seconds to respond to that. I think you need to ask Santa for a better internet service provider for Christmas.
I think it's you. I'm crystal clear, but I'll see you lag.
Hey, I've got new internet now. I'm set. I had to get a new modem put out in my game room today so I can have my own internet out here versus the house trying to go off the Wi-Fi.
Isn't that nice? Piggtastic's got his own garage, or I should say game room. He's got his own game room.
Yeah, I'm starting to slowly and surely get it better. But hey, back to Search and Destroy here real quick. My favorite map for Search and Destroy is Afghan. I don't know why, but it is. I like how they position the points. I love the cave and then the buildings off to the side. So that's probably my go-to favorite Search and Destroy map is Afghan. I just love it.
I'm trying to think what maps I like. I think this is like a underdog is the submarine.
Subbase. Yeah.
Top of my head, that would be it.
Which B on that one's hard to get too.
Yes. Yeah. And that's an old map we used to play on some game. I remember playing it. But
yeah, the old MW3.
I like it. There's a lot of spots you can sort of hide too on subbase. Like there's a lot of cover, but also that middle spot, like you're talking about B, it's in the open, and there's spots you can get where you can sort of snipe, I guess. I mean, not really snipe, but if you had a good scope on a Bass B or a Holger 5.56, some gun like that, assault rifle, you can really knock them down. In that middle.
Yeah. Kill confirmed. It's good. I mean, I don't mind playing it, but we don't play that game mode much on this game. But where you kill them and you get the tags or whatever. But I don't really have much to say on that. It's just like team deathmatch, but just picking up a tag extra,
Well, what I have to say is I forget. I feel like I'm playing team deathmatch, but I forget to pick up the tags. And so my
Yeah,
score goes way down because I don't pick those tags up. And my teammates always come and get them.
yeah,
I mean, you don't have to kill nobody, and you can run around and just pick up tags and can be in first place
yeah.
because it gives
It's
you so
very,
many
yeah,
points.
yeah. Lots of people play it different though. They like to play it for like kills, and one guy might have 50 kills, and then the leader, let's say you're in second place, and the leader has got 20 kills, but he's got like 50 captures. Yeah, of course that guy's going to be above you,
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot
Yeah.
easier to play on hardcore too. I mean, all these games are fun to play on hardcore. I guess it's all about taste, you know, about what you like.
Right.
But they're a lot more fun because one shot kill on kill confirmed. It's super easy. It
Yeah.
doesn't take much.
No. But I mean, it's the same thing as core.
It's just
It
lower
really
health.
is.
Yeah,
Right. It's the same thing. All it
but
is
it's
lower
but
health and
you run around with a pistol. You got your mobility's high. You can move a lot faster, and the Routini, for example, you run around and kill confirms with that, pick people off like crazy, and you're already fast because you're not holding a assault rifle or battle rifle, so you can move around and get tags a lot quicker too.
right. And these guys with these knives, oh man.
Oh yeah,
On
riot shields and
hardcore,
knives.
oh, I run around, especially on like shipment or something, some small map, and they just choop, 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 come in there, choop, choop, choop.
Yeah.
And it's nice. I ain't gonna lie because I've picked up one of their knives and I did it myself, and I've got like 3 kills in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But once you hit a spot round a corner or something that there's room that somebody can shoot you before you can, because once you have that knife though, I swear you run twice as fast.
Yeah.
But if you run a corner where there's room for somebody to shoot you, you're done for.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be in close proximity for a knife to be really good.
So Coop and Moto are playing COD right now. They're playing Kill Confirmed and Skid Row together.
Ooh,
They rather do that than hang out with us.
that's all right. We're just gonna do a little short, make sure our video and stuff is going up.
No,
That way
I wasn't
y'all
trying
can
to
see
wrap
what
it
we
up.
look like.
I was just letting them. I was just making a point.
No, I could talk forever to be honest. But
Well,
you the host here.
we'll cover the rest of the game modes and multiplayer, and then go from there, I guess. Hardpoint, that's my favorite game mode of this title. And like I said earlier, it takes all the other bullshit off, and it's just, you got that one spot that everybody tries to get on each map. So it makes all the
Yeah.
maps that are garbage on some game modes equal on Hardpoint. So
We done been over that one.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's just, that's what I like to play. That's my top game mode on this game, especially in hardcore.
I have to say, I guess my very go to is probably free for all.
Free for
I
all.
would say.
Do you even play that a
Uh
lot?
I love to play it. Just regular old team deathmatch. Oh, I said free for all. My bad. Team deathmatch.
Oh yeah,
Whenever I just, playing by myself or just something to go to, team deathmatch is where I go. I mean,
yeah,
because you just in there to play. I mean,
yeah.
play original Call of Duty. No bullshit. Just go in there and play. What about headquarters?
That hasn't come out yet, but on MW2 we played that. That was one of our rotations we like to play.
Yeah, you had
Headquarters.
to. I can't remember exactly what you had to do. You had
So
to.
so headquarters is like hardpoint in a sense. Whichever team gets to the point first, you have to capture the thing. If our team captures it,
Mm-hmm.
for example, we have to hold it from them trying to disable it. But when you capture it, your team will die, and they won't respawn until the other team captures it. So,
yeah, I remember that now.
and just like Hardpoint, whoever gets the points first wins the game, pretty much. So,
and you said they're fixing coming back out with that?
Yeah, that's the
Modern
game
Warfare
mode coming
3?
out. Yeah, that mode's coming back out in a update. It didn't come out at launch.
Like these 9 months they had whatever to make the game. Like, I guess they didn't have enough time to make headquarters.
Yeah, I don't know the reasoning why they didn't put it on launch. I don't know that.
Because wasn't there some games they didn't have out whenever Modern Warfare 3 come out?
Yeah, there's the Hardpoint. That's really the only one that I know of in multiplayer.
Okay. And so they went ahead and put this game out, and now they're still working on it, because they didn't have enough time to get it all out.
Yeah, maybe there was something to do with something. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know really why they didn't release it with launch, but we're going to get it back, which I like playing that too.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to play it on some maps, just to see.
Yeah.
It might not be that good on some. Who knows? Well, let's see. Control.
Hardcore.
I don't have much to say about Control, but
Control. Man, I can't even remember what that was.
The attack and defend 2 objectives, 3-tier capture system. So if we go to A, we got to sit there and capture all 3 tiers to complete it. Then we got to capture B the same way, while that team's defending us from trying to capture those. If we don't capture both of them in a time limit, they win that round.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We haven't played much of that either on this game yet.
No. But I guess, what's the one where you get the bomb? You
Search
get
and
the
destroy?
bomb and you got to go plant. I guess that's it then.
That is search and destroy.
Yeah. So Control.
Right. It's just like it's like 2 little mini hard points that you have to capture. And there's 3 tiers, 3 little levels. You can watch the bar fill up, and if like let's say we go to A and we get 1.5, and they kill us all. They can go back to that point and erase that half to where it's just 1, but they can't erase them all.
Like, once you capture 1, though, it'll disappear.
Yes, and then you have to do the other.
Yeah.
But there's a time limit. Okay. If you don't capture both of them in a time limit, you lose the round if you're attacking.
Right. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out where you was looking at all these. I'm at the wrong spot, I guess.
That's really it, honestly. Just like, all we got's like gunfight, gun game, all those are just whatever. I mean, which most of the time they don't even release those game modes on hardcore. Which brings me to my next point.
You know what I don't like? Is that war is not hardcore, or what's that other game mode? War, and there's another one. One of them has AIs and the other one is all people.
That's Ground War and Invasion.
Yeah, Ground War and Invasion.
Invasion's got the bots.
They should make them hardcore as well. Like, at least have a mode that is hardcore.
And that's what I was about to tell you. That's what brings me to my next point. Is coming for a group of people that enjoy hardcore, which I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that love hardcore as much as we do. Something they need to think about doing, which I think would help a lot, is make more game modes, make more events, and make Ground War and Invasion. Make them have a hardcore mode for those. I'm not saying make everything that's core also hardcore. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is incorporate more of those. Like, for example, hey, make a rotation where 1 or 2 weeks is, like, let's say, for example, 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever, Ground War has a hardcore version of it. and then after that, take that off, and then put something else in there. Start up a rotation that incorporates more hardcore game modes. That's a simple fix. Do that. Like when they update playlists, incorporate hardcore in these playlists. Because in my opinion, each and every year that a game's released, I think the hardcore fan base increases. And I'm speaking for myself here, but the way they jumped up the health on core this year, that may have turned a lot of people to hardcore.
I would love to see the numbers on who plays core and who plays hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'd be interesting to see.
What's the numbers?
Yeah.
They obviously know the numbers, I guess, because they're obviously having more games on core. Another thing, though, too, is I wish Warzone would be hardcore, but if you put your plates on, it would act like core.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the plates, I feel like if you don't have no plates, it should be hardcore. You should be able to down that guy pretty quick. Well, if they put their plates on, it should be like core. It'd take a minute to down them.
I think, yeah.
If you get my gist there.
Yeah. That makes better sense than just making the whole game mode hardcore, because then plates wouldn't be something that great to have anyways, because if your health, whatever health is in Warzone, if they bump the health down, man, you get shot, it'll burn through those plates like lickety split, and it basically it takes the purpose out of the plates, in my opinion. But the way you mentioned it, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because your plates need to give you, in other words, hardcore is what, 30 health?
It is.
All right, just say if you put one plate on, add 20 health, and you get 3 plates. So that would add 60 health.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying there?
Yeah,
which it does for core, but it shouldn't be that much health, You're starting out with 100 health, and then if you add plates, it goes up to like 200. It shouldn't be that much. It needs to come back down some.
Yeah. Which Warzone doesn't really bother me as much as multiplayer. Like, just the simple fix is start introducing more events in multiplayer, having a hardcore playlist. Like all the Christmas events that come out on CODmas, none of those are freaking hardcore except one, which is Shipmas. I mean, like you don't like shipment. Period. There's a bunch of us that our squad that doesn't like it, except me. But I mean, that's the only thing for Christmas that's out there. That's all we got.
Yeah. I used to like it, but man, it's just gotten where people with grenade launchers and, just everything. Like, they just throw it. You spawn and you get blowed up with these vetoes, these kill streaks. They need to do something there to help cancel out some kill streaks or something on shipment. I don't know. It's just, every time I spawn, it seems like I die.
They need to make a version. They just need to make shipment where you don't have kill streaks. Take the kill streaks off. That would balance the game. That would balance the game mode a lot more. Taking them out of there.
Yeah.
That would balance it a lot more. Yeah.
But that's about covered, I guess, hardcore, really.
Yeah, if any of you listeners are die-hard core fans, give hardcore a try. Like I've said before, like if you're into camo challenges, you can complete a lot of them. I quit the camo challenge because I got frustrated with the SMGs, but hardcore it's in a league of its own, and it takes a little getting used to, but I think it's a game mode worth investing in to try to master,
Let me ask you this. Do you get more XP playing hardcore or not?
No, it's the same. But with the amount of time it takes to kill people, you earn XP a lot faster, though.
Right.
Because
you can get a lot more kills.
I used to use shipment and rust. Well, I'll use MW2 for example. I used to use shipment all the time to level up guns really fast, or get XP really fast to make my levels go up quicker. So that's what I've kind of was doing with Rust on this game too.
Shipment on MW in Modern Warfare 2 was a lot better, I believe, than it is now. I don't know why. It just seems like I said, the kill streaks and everything.
Yeah.
I just die all the time, man.
Yeah, it's frustrating because, I mean, like you said, you can spawn up and there's a guy right behind you that can kill you as soon as you spawn in. So it's I don't know. On a map that small, it's kind of hard to position spawns the right way. I guess it's too fast for the bots or whatever that decide where you spawn to make it mind up where they want to put you.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I like hardcore, and I wish they would have more core, like more the way they do core, you know, just like what's that? Snow fight.
Yeah.
I wish they had that hardcore.
Yeah.
Or, you know, little games like that they come out with that just only for core. They should put hardcore.
Yeah, just sum it up, man. Just introduce more maps, more game modes in the rotation. Make more things hardcore. Right. Make it better for the fans that like hardcore.
That's like giving your kid, if you got 2 kids, it's like giving one kid a Snickers bar and the other kid 4 Snicker bars.
Yeah, make the playing field level. Be fair, I guess. Which, you know, they probably will never listen to that, but I mean, it's worth something to mention. You know,
we're getting it out there, bub.
Yeah.
The people, if they want to hear, they will listen.
Yeah. Well,
man,
you want to play some COD, man?
I reckon so. I'm not ready for a beer myself.
You got any final thoughts?
My final thoughts are the hardcore is my favorite game mode or way to play. And we went through this. They should have more game modes for hardcore. Other than that, I mean, get out there and play, boys.
All right. Yeah, my final thoughts is hardcore. If you haven't played it, try it, man. It's worth something. That was my sister, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess she's gonna be seen by the world now.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's your comedy for the night. Anyways, if you haven't already, listeners, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/tactical talk. There you'll find the link to our new Discord channel, which nobody's subscribed yet to, which kind of makes me upset. So if you haven't, give it a look. That's where all of our everybody that joins will be able to chat at.
What is Discord?
It's just basically a community thing where everybody can, like, we can stream games off there. We can all have that people that join. We all can chat amongst each other. Just pretty much a hangout place, a social media hangout place.
How do you find it?
It's an app.
Can you download an app?
It's an app, yeah.
On your phone?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I sent you an invite to it the other day so you could join it.
I just wondered what that was.
That's what that was. Yeah. Yeah, so if y'all listeners haven't done that, go ahead and check that out on our Patreon website. The link will be there in the comment section. I hope y'all enjoyed the...
follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me on Drivabletulip.
TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Drivable's our social media guy. He's getting our social media platform built up, and he posts a lot of good videos on there. So,
I need to like last night I did. I recorded it on PlayStation, and I need to go back and take some videos of some key moments that we played last night.
Yeah,
because there's some pretty funny moments, and of course we won in Sleigh Ride Resurgence.
Yeah,
we won, and I need to post that on TikTok.
Yeah, that's another thing we're doing. We're trying our broadcasting skills on our PlayStations, posting them on Twitch. I haven't got the Twitch website and stuff built up yet, but we'll share that whenever I get that built up. So that way, if you want to watch or listen or whatever, you're more than welcome to all the listeners out there. But we may or may not try to squeeze out an episode for Sunday where we might get all four of us on here and maybe finally can talk about zombies. I know I keep saying that every freaking time we get on here, but we're trying to coordinate to where everybody can talk about it because I'm not the zombie guy. So
we're going to do it Sunday.
Yeah.
We got to.
We'll gather them all up and we'll talk about zombies. To all you watching and listening, thank you for watching and listening. And we will catch you next time.
And this is Tactical Talk.